everybody, and welcome back to another Starfield video. Today is Compilation 21, and I actually have one at the end that I think you guys are seriously going to love. So from a good selection to one I really think you're gonna really want to see, let's get right into it. Up first, we have the Omegatech Particle Rifle Equinox, and it's down here in the basement of Constellation's Lodge somewhere. Just gotta keep looking for it. It'll be here somewhere, I promise you. Hold on. It's over here. Nope. Is it to the right a little bit? Yeah, there it is. Okay, so here it is in the bottom on some cardboard boxes. You know, those boxes that when you move and you just really can never get yourself to actually open them and, like, put them around the house and stuff. So you just leave them in the boxes 10 years later. I know most of you were just like, wow, that was really relatable. But anyway, the weapon itself is really cool. Obviously, it's an Equinox design, but fires like a cutter, and it has sparkling effects because of the Tesla perk. It lights people on fire, and overall is actually pretty cool. Having an Equinox that fires like a cutter is like one of the weirdest things ever, but it just feels so right. It also just looks nice, the small little touch-ups on the Equinox and everything, and overall, it's a great little mod. So if you're looking for a new weapon to literally obliterate your Constellation buddies like I am right now, because it's kind of fun, or maybe, just maybe, to take out that annoying little pest, and you want to just obliterate, oh my god, she's immortal! Or maybe you want to just go out and do unspeakable actions on the people of New Atlantis. I know that's how all of you test out your stuff. We're all sick here, okay? No judging me. So go out and test it out. And then, I mean, don't go out and, like, I'm not going to condone it, but, like, if you want to do it, go ahead. And, you know, see how it goes, you know? Actually, it's a pretty good weapon. It does, like, 83 damage, consecutive ramp-ups, and, yeah. You ever lock the doors, walk out of your home, and then realize you forgot something in your home, and you're like, oh my god, now I gotta wrestle with the knob, and twist it, and put the key back in, and go back at my home? Well, what if I told you, not anymore. With Digipick Skip, you can literally just walk through any locked door, as long as you have a Digipick. So, those days are gone. No more hassle. Now, just walk back into your home like any other burglar could. Okay, well, actually, make sure you lock your doors. I'm joking about that. It was just a relatable experience. Anyway, so Digipick Skip does exactly what it sounds like. You can now just walk up, and as long as you have the certain tier of your pick locking skill, or security skill, it's actually called, you can now just go ahead and open the door without having to do the Digipick. And I know a lot of you are kind of tired of the Digipick system. I get it. It's a bit of a puzzle. Not kind of as bad as a puzzle as Cyberpunk 2077. Jesus, I can't talk. But anyway, so getting off topic. As you can see, they have been switched so that rank 1 is advanced, 2 expert, 3 master, and 4 just does not use your digipicks when you open a door. So very useful and good for people that are just tired of the digipick spam. This next mod is going to be a fan favorite to a lot of you. Head to the Rock in Aquila City, and he should be around here somewhere. Ah, there he is. The child, or as most people commonly know him now as Grogu, or Baby Yoda, whatever you want to call him. He cannot be found here in Aquila City at the Rock. And he may be basic right now, but the mod author, WhiskeyTX, does say that they'll be updating him later to have actual sounds, find a good way to do combat, hopefully maybe some animations. I added the animation part, I'm just saying that. But regardless, it is kind of cool, especially if you're cosplaying as Mando, going out and doing some epic bounty hunting and all that. Well, now you got your partner, and half the time, he might not follow you because he hates you and actually wants to go back to the real Mando because he knows you're a poser. I'm kidding, it's just probably something to do with his pathfinding. Or he actually is sentient, and he doesn't like you because you're not actually Mando. But regardless, a cool little companion mod. Up next, we're going to be heading over to Hope Town, and specifically the ship vendor in Hometech. Because, you know, we could use some new Homeship Habs, and this is pretty nice by Coggoggles. Woo, that's a tongue twister. You will now have some really nice home-feeling, you know, whatever you really want to call it, habitat modules, as Coggoggles likes to call it. But you'll see here, when you go to your Habs menu here, you now have 2 new options, or technically 3 options, but just in 2 sections. You have a 1x1 and 2 variants of a 2x3, a living quarter, and a 2x3 workroom module. So go ahead and put them in a ship, or if you just want to see them before you install the mod, no worries. I'm going to show you them right here. So they are really neat, I will admit. So let's go in right now. Here is the 1x1. It is a nice little cozy little spot with some seating, some lockers. Here we have the workroom 2x3 module. Pretty nice, you know, it's got a lot of computers. It's got some workbenches, room for your stuff. It really just looks like an actual workroom. And if you go into the room, the next room, which is the living quarters, or if you just have the living quarters, you'll see that it is a very, very nice open space. You have a nice little kitchen in there, a nice little closet space, and multiple rooms to kind of just choose from. And I will admit that it looks so nice, from bunk beds to actual beds and everything. It's a really, really nice addition with all of these. I overall have to say that they feel very cozy. The nice gray texture, the gray wall, as you can see, as we're going through all of them, the living quarters, the workroom, and the 1x1 in the beginning, that it is a very cozy place, and it will feel that way because there is so much room for decoration that you really get to make these Habs your own, and I really, really do mean that. Up next, what is one thing we can use to spruce up these rooms? Obviously, there's only one answer for this. An aquarium. Yeah. So, now we have the Aquarium Outpost decoration. It literally adds a nice little aquatic room, you know, an aquarium of fish, animated fish actually, jellyfish thingies in Starfield, and a nice little bottom area where you can see like a little crashed toy ship and all that stuff. And it's got a really nice lighting effect. As you can see, it really makes the place blue around it, which is really nice. And I did test it. It is bulletproof glass. Sadly, you cannot sink your ship by flooding it. Get it? Ship, because it's like spaceship, like a ship. Up next, we are heading over to Neon, where we will find new Strikebreaker outfits. So you can find them in two places. You can buy them from the Outfitter store over there, or you can just buy them at Newell's store, which is probably the easier, just no loading screen one to go to. So go ahead into a store and you will see the Strikebreaker outfits. Now, you may recognize the style of them. After all, they are just striker outfits. But they're a little bit different because they're blacked out, which is just really actually kind of clean. So none of the little red and silver, you know, details and everything. But it is really neat. It looks so good with the jacket and everything. You really can notice the like over jacket, the under jacket. The helmet is really cool if you wear it with the mask. Overall, really cool outfits, and obviously is Starfield lore accurate because, you know, it's just striker outfits but dark. Alright, now for the mod I think you guys are seriously gonna like, especially for people that love to like play Starfield rather than just mod it and mess around, which is very, very, you know, fun, don't get me wrong, but it is corpse looting by SKKmods. As you can see, you will get this little menu here that you can open using a slate in your aid section once you install the mod. This is the SKK corpse looting, and as you can see, if you go through the list, you have a ton of different options, from adding ammo of whatever gun you killed people with, how many bullets you want it to put, you can make it so that it highlights player kills. It has all of this type of stuff, which radius you want it to loot from and all that. I'll show you what all of that means in just a second. So once you're done with all your menu options, whether you want to give the corpse a loot area activator, a remove looted corpse, woo, it's a tongue twister today. But as you can see, when you defeat an enemy, they become a blue variant of themselves. So go ahead and clear out a room of enemies, and you'll see exactly how this works. So as you can see, here is an enemy I just killed, and he's highlighted for me saying I have not looted this body. If I grab anything from this body, he's no longer blue. So now when I go to look and grab all of my loot, now I know that if they're blue, that means I have never searched them yet. As you can see, this one over here in the back is blue, and the one on the balcony is also blue. If I hit Y on Xbox, or the corpse loot area activator, it will pull up the bodies for me to select stuff out of them in that radius that we just selected. So if I want the ammo, okay, I'll take the ammo from this body, I close out, and it'll pull up the next near body, and it'll keep doing that until you search every body nearby. Now, as you can see, I took ammo only from one person, and as you can see, this guy still has the ammo because I still looted his body technically. I just didn't take anything out of it. But if you go up here, his body is also not blue anymore and the ammo is gone. So I could just do area searches. If you've played Fallout 76, you already know this. This is basically a Fallout 76 feature now added in Starfield. And honestly, I don't understand why this wasn't added in the game before, at least the highlighting feature. Overall, this mod is amazing for people who really love to just play the game, and they really, they need to make sure they get their loot, their ammo, they need their credits, because you're actually just trying to play. Obviously, if you mod the game and you have like 28 million credits because of the mods, or you have all the resources and weapons and stuff that you already have it all because you modded it, then that's totally a different story. But for people who want to play the game, even if you don't want to play with mods, but maybe this mod is just too good to be true, and really just the one mod you need to actually enhance your kind of exploring capabilities, your looting capabilities, definitely download this mod, because being able to see which enemies you have or haven't looted is so nice, especially when you've killed a conglomerate of different people, And it sounds really bad when I say that, but when you do that, you go to an area, you do that, and you need to loot all the bodies and then move on to your next section with ease. So with all of that being said, that's the end of the video. Let me know which one was your guys' favorite. Was it the corpse looting? Maybe it was something else. Maybe it was just the striker outfits. I mean, they are pretty clean. So let me know in the comments which mod was your favorite. Let me know any thoughts you have. And while you're down there, if you like the video, like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good jazz. Because we're going crazy with mod videos, Starfield videos in general, and Shattered Space is just around the corner. So why not stick around for more fun? So with all that being said, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And as always, I will see you in the Starfield.